Greetings, salutations, and welcome to TESL News Desk for this week. So, we've got two things to discuss. First, Master Series. This Saturday, we are going to be hosting our Master Series finals on our Facebook gaming channel. Tune in. I'm looking forward to the various participants, and we should have a co-host. Jelly may be able to be there. We had previously said she couldn't because of work, but that work is now up in the air given the nature of some coronavirus happening within her workforce. She's not affected, she's fine, but they may be out of work and we may be able to get her to co-host. In addition, I'm still working with another individual, seeing if we can get them to pop in. But that said, hope to see you then. This week also, we have the Luxury Gauntlet. Luxury Gauntlet? Not Luxury Gauntlet. Begins with an L, Lucky Gauntlet. This week we've got the Lucky Gauntlet. So, what we get is the Lucky Lane, which is going to be in the Shadow Lane. And what happens is if you summon a creature into the Lucky Lane, it gains a random keyword. Now I'll admit, I struggled to try to decide what I wanted to build a deck for this, because most decks that are creature-based will be fine. You just get extra keywords. The ward will be annoying, so maybe there's going to be a tick up in silences. Drain will be annoying if you're trying to be an aggro list. So a prophecy list will likely do very well. But this is what I've put together. So I took inspiration from an aggro Halalu list. And let me go ahead, and since the cats have decided to get down, we will just kind of hide the cat cam there to give a little better visibility on what we've got. Really heavily weighted, 1 drops to 3 drops, and there is a lot of draw within this deck. We are running Rapid Shots, Shadow Shifts, Blood Crazed Daedroth, Crusader's Assault as a 2-of, East March Crusader, it's card creation, Eldergreen Matron, Lalu Oathman. Now to deal with some of the, also up here we've got Ashkan, Razum, but to deal with Drain, I've opted not to run Silences and just assumed I can out-aggro any Drain opponents, but we are running 2 Penitus as well as a Nasi, who is going to be extremely powerful in this format should your opponent play to the Shadow Lane. You can't rely on a Nasi and Penitus Oculatus, simply because your opponent could stay in the field lane, in which case you will not be able to steal keywords. The idea of this deck, though, is you can pivot to either lane. We are also running False Incarnate. The idea being if your opponent has Drain, they can't get health, and you can still attempt to close for the lethal. We did need to run 1 Halalu-specific card. I have opted to put in a Smuggler Underboss. But otherwise, it's a fairly aggressive deck that I think will handle the competition exceedingly well. That said, any of your standard other decks should do very well. I do anticipate seeing a bunch of Invade. We are running triple Executes in the Lucky-lallu to deal with that, in addition to the random keywords, but do be prepared for that. What can we expect from it? So let's go ahead. It's going to cost us 3 event tickets to enter, but most notably, what you get for a reward is right here. Alt Art Royal Sage. I think it looks pretty nice. I look forward to adding that card to my collection. And as usual, we will be doing our Gauntlet runs. 1 with Lucky-lallu, 1 with probably a Banelord hybrid, and then a 3rd that will be a meme deck of community choice on Sunday. Hope to see you then. Otherwise, best of vibes to you. Have a great night.